Hello guys, it's been a while I made this kind of video, but so many of my friends and some industry guys have been in my DM and they want to know what I think, and I took my time to do a study on the subject, think about it back and forth, ask the Holy Spirit to provide some explanations, to the current situation, and personally, I think the gospel music ministry and economy is under attack at the moment. Yeah. I purposely added the economy because the music ministry, as I'm going to show you in other parts of this video, maybe not in this video, is one ministry that involves a lot of funding. When I say a lot of funding, and I'm going to show you proofs, I'm going to show you receipts, you're going to see so much proof. So don't be in a hurry. Don't abuse me yet. I know that your favorite pastors might be involved, but don't be in a hurry. I'm going to show you receipts and you understand that the gospel music ministry involves a lot of funding, a lot of funding. But to kickstart this conversation, I have a couple of questions for the men of God, for the pastors that think that the music ministers should not charge a fee or should not worth a fee. Let me put it in that way, to minister. Number one question, sir. Do you know that professional musicianship is an acquired skill? Number two, how many musicians and minstrels have you sponsored to acquire these skills? Number three, how many minstrels have you groomed from scratch until they become a sensation every pastor wants to invite? Number four, how many ministers do you sponsor their weekly studio rehearsal sessions? How many of them? How many minstrels do you sponsor their weekly studio rehearsal fees, which I know runs for good studios somewhere around 50,000 naira for about 3 hours and upward. And most music ministers, they rehearse every week, once a week, minimum of once a week, whether they have a program or not. Number five, why do pastors invite celebrity gospel ministers? Why do you pastors, especially you pastors that complain, why do you want to invite celebrity gospel ministers? Number six, why don't you invite these ministers when they are not popular yet? Why do you wait for them to trend on social media before you invite them? Number seven, why do we see mostly popular gospel ministers on your social media profiles and not even your church minstrels? I know so many of those churches and I've gone through their pages. I've not seen their minstrels, their musicians, their singers. I don't see them on their profiles, on their timeline. Number eight, how many times do you pay or support the promotion of your church minstrel on blogs and gospel TV so that they can be noticed? So number nine, how many times do you display their works on your big screens and your billboards to support them? How many times do you do that? I'm into production and I go to so many churches for production, stage, screen, light, everything, and hardly will you see the work of your minstrels, that's your local church singers, musicians on your screen. Number 10, how many times have you tried to influence their lyrics and song positively? Number 11, for the minstrels that claim that they don't charge, how many times have you seen them at a church that cannot afford them in your neighborhood? So if these pastors can sincerely answer these questions, without emotions, I think we can begin a healthy conversation. Because my grandmothers will say that you won't throw away your harvest with the weeds. You are going to find a way to separate them. I'm not saying that there are no bad eggs, when it comes to the music ministers. As we have the bad eggs in the music ministry, we also have the bad eggs in the pastoral ministry. You understand? So I personally feel that the gospel music ministry and its economy is under attack.